Alright, what's up anime viewers? It's Gears again though. This video will be a remake because apparently YouTube has fucked up on my video and there was no sound, so I had to redo it. So this video is about Shinsekai Yori. I will be starting up again my reviews, anime reviews for that anime because it's just so good. It's just getting so good, man. So this is gonna be a kind of like a discussion from episode 1 to right now where we're at, which is 21. And goddamn, man, I have to say, man, these guys are shooting for the gold with this anime. This anime, you could tell this anime has potential, man. Like it is almost nearly there with Code Geass, and it could go even further. Like, damn, they could do so much with this. Cause it's just I'm just holy crap, man. If you haven't watched this, people, I gotta say, this is something that needs to be squeezed into your schedule and watched. Cause damn, this is a really freaking good anime. Like, I could see when people actually start watching this and they spread it around like, dude, go watch the Shinsekai Yori stuff, man. This anime is definitely literally going to get fucking popular as hell. Like, oh my god, man. It's nowhere near it yet, but I'd say it could have potential to be a big 3 if it goes the route it's going and they continue on with this if they continue progressing the way they are, yeah, they have possibility. But yeah, if you have not watched it, go watch it. I'll leave a link in the description below for the episode list. For the people who read manga, don't read the manga. The manga is some kind of doujin, but yet the anime's not. The anime's not. There is an episode where they get like a little sexual. Well, I mean, there's 2, but I mean, well, there's one specific one, episode 8. You still have to watch it because it is a part of the series, so you have to bear through it. But it gets a little gay and lesbian, so. But that's pretty much the last of that you'll see in Shinsekai Yori, because the rest of it, there's just none of that. There's none of that. So, no worries there. That's the last of the gay stuff you'll see in Shinsekai Yori, because they don't do that. They pretty much don't. They didn't do that anymore. But yeah, the anime is completely different from what the manga is. So don't read the manga. Watch the anime. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Watch the anime, because the anime is just intense. Let's see. Oh, so start from where we left off right now, man. Damn, they just ran into a fiend. And for all y'all that don't know what a fiend is, let's say this: during school, the kids were taught everyone was taught as a kid, if you run into a fiend, run. They say you're gonna die anyways. You might as well try to go for it. If luck's on your side, then you might make it, and if you make it, you can come warn us. And specifically, what a fiend is one of the human beings who has psychic abilities just like them. Apparently, what happens with these guys is they snap. They just snap. That's it. And they go crazy and shit. And like one example was that they showed this kid just snaps in the middle of a class, and this is actually during when society is still normal, like ours, like where we're at, and psychic abilities are just being discovered and everything. And this kid just snaps, and he just stands up, and the teacher's like, "What are you doing?" And he just picks up the teacher and pulls her apart by all of her limbs. And I was just like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" And he just starts killing everybody. It's intense. And apparently these fiends, you cannot fight them back, even with your psychic abilities, because these guys are just. If you could have an army, and it won't even matter against a fiend, because it's just intense. And then apparently, where there are now with just these little wooden villages and shit, is because the world pretty much went to war with psychic powers against normals, and the world was just wiped out. There's wiped out so much that there's only 3% of the population now living. And from then on, people started watching over the kids, and if they showed any kind of it's like psychopaths with the killing people who have who have the potential to become bad, you know. So they watch over the kids, and if they show any kind of potential like that, they kill them off, because they can't handle a fiend, or the second thing, a karma demon, which isn't as bad. It's kind of bad like a fiend, but I mean, the kid still has his sanity. He just can't control his psychic powers. That's it, pretty much. The example for a karma demon pretty much is like a cup with a broken lid, and the liquid is just flowing out. So that's what it is for him. His psychic powers are just flowing out and warping everything around him. So, and that's dangerous too. But it's not as bad as what a fiend is. So yeah, they've been trying to prevent this, but when you find out that this is 200 years later also, and from the last fiend that came by, and when they find out there's another one, they were like, "There's nothing we can do." And they were like, "What? It's been 200 years." It's like, yeah, there's nothing they can do. They have no plans against another fiend. They also, she even said they got lucky with the last one, that they actually was able to kill it off. And how they killed the last one off was it got sick, right, like a cold or something, and so he goes to the hospital looking for a doctor to like give him medicine. And the doctor is playing it off, and he's like, "Okay, we'll give you medicine." And sure, he sits him down in a room, and he comes in, and he tells the nurse to go get him antibiotics and stuff. AKA, he was pretty much telling her to get the fuck away, because we're gonna die here. I'm gonna die here, so you might as well live and tell my story, So he tells him he's gonna inject the medicine, which is really poison or something like that. And as soon as he does it, the fiend kills him and dies, and they both die in that room, and it is intense. So yeah, they got really lucky with that shit. They have no defense against if another fiend comes out. So that was fucking intense. And the main characters right now. So the main characters right now encounter a new fiend, and holy shit, they nearly escaped it. Nearly. Fuck. Fuck, they nearly escaped that fiend, man. And man, what they find out later, shit. Apparently, their two friends that left the group are dead for sure. Or at least I think. It's assumed that they're dead. Cause anyways, and the guy who the queer rats. They're these mutated things who are like lower beings to the humans, and they see the humans as gods because they have the psychic powers and shit like that. And they're not well, they're kind of slaves, but they're not really slaves because they they go on about with their lives. But I mean, you know, if they encounter a god or and they bow down and they're like God, everything. And if the god asks them to do something, they do it without question, you know. And well, a group decided to go rebel against gods, and apparently there's this one called Yakamaru, who he's smart. I'll give him that. He's cunning. He captured a child, an infant, and raised it until it reached age 10, which is the age where they discover their psychic powers. And pretty much that one became what it is right now, which is the fiend. So he's been raising a fiend. And what he did with that is he destroyed a village, and he took all the infants in there. So he's pretty much raising an army of fiends, which is intense. And he's pretty much it's said he's going for world domination. He's gonna, and also they say in the anime, the last anime, it's the start of the great queer rat empire. And I'm like, oh shit, niggas creating an empire, world domination. Man. But yeah, it gets really intense, man. If you watch this shit, oh my god, I was just like, holy shit, man. These guys are just so intense with this anime. And it just keeps going with it. Like, getting more intense. I'm just like, what the fuck? I'm like, keep it up, guys, man. Oh shit, you can become big. Once people start seeing this and it starts spreading around more, this anime literally could become something big. Damn. I was just, fuck, man. This anime, for sure, I could guarantee, like, I don't like collecting anime unless it's really good anime. So, it has to be like, you know, like, something like Code Geass is definitely on my list for, to buy it into my collection. I like to buy anime that's really good like that. That way I can always have my anime supply right here, you know, and I plan to have a huge fucking collection, you know. Walls filled, you know, maybe even a room filled with fucking DVDs and shit. So definitely Shinsekai Yori makes my collection list. I am going to collect Shinsekai Yori when I get settled with my life and everything. And I'll start back my collection again. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Once again, check it out if you have not checked out Shinsekai Yori. I guarantee you will not regret watching it at all. Watch the entire 21 episodes and come back to me with what you think. Comment down below if you have seen it and what you think about it. For the rest of y'all, go watch it and come back here and comment down below what you think. Like the video if you like it. Subscribe to me if you like my videos. That's pretty much it. So I'm Disscusion, and I'm out. Peace.